Hey guys, my name is Anthony, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you the very first video on F1 2020. And the first video I'm going to be doing is a wheel settings video, because I know a lot of you guys are going to want to know what sort of wheel settings that you're probably going to want to use this year and stuff like that, and just my general opinions on it. So getting straight into it with no fluff. Again, just like I said in my last video, which I'll leave at the top right hand side of the screen, where I was basically talking about how to calibrate your wheel. Basically, you don't really want to have any sort of dead zone on anything. Maybe the throttle and maybe the brake, but definitely not on the steering. As you can see, pretty much for me personally, I use everything at the default, which is 0 for everything. So moving on to the actual force feedback now, and these are my settings right now. They will change, but I will keep you guys updated as they change over the course of the year. But this is what they are right now. Pretty similar to last year's, to be honest with you. I think that it was a good basis to start with, so that's what I am going to start with. So we've got 95 for the vibration and force feedback. A lot of the people, it's general preference when it comes to your wheel settings, honestly. Some people have it more than 100, some people have it less than 100. I personally think that anywhere from say 80 to 110 is a pretty good sweet spot to start, and if you want to go even lower than that, or if you want to go even higher than that, then you can. But for me, I'm using 95. And then the on track, the F1 2020 physics, the handling physics are a bit different to F1 2019, so definitely my feedback settings will change as time goes on, but I think 20 is good enough for now. And I have done a few laps around Melbourne and it feels really good. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, it feels pretty good, so I'm going to keep it at 20 for now and then maybe adjust it later on down the line. Rumble strips 30, similar to last year. Definitely an improvement going over some of the curbs. I can't wait to try some of the other tracks out and really get a crack at them, especially Suzuka, now that that bump's been removed. So yeah, can't wait to do that. And the off track is 20. I personally haven't had much experience with the game, as I said, because I've just got my hands on it, but I have heard that pretty much once you go off track, it's over for you. So yeah, you're definitely going to want to have that at something around about the same as on track, or even higher than on track. Right now I've got it on 20, but it will change. I'm just giving you guys a basis of what my wheel settings are right now. And the wheel damper is 10. No reason for that really. I think it's just because it's similar to what I had in the previous game, just like the rest of the settings. I am going to toy around with it now that the handling physics has changed, and maybe see if there's maybe a different number that I can really dial in, for example. But yeah, Understeer Enhance, if you don't know what that is, basically when you're turning the wheel, it's going to feel stronger and stronger, especially if you're going through fast-paced corners. But if you're turning a bit too much, if you're going past the ideal steering lock, what's going to happen is the wheel is going to go very light and you're going to be able to turn a lot easier, and that's basically just going to induce more and more understeer as you keep turning. So you actually don't want to turn too much. That's what the Understeer Enhance is. You're definitely going to want that on if you don't want to understeer. Maximum real world rotation on the Xbox, you can have this setting. If you're on PC, you're not going to have this setting, because you can go into the actual wheel settings on the PC using the Thrustmaster software. But I like to keep it at 360. I know a lot of people like to have different ones. I like to keep it at 360 because I want my wheel to be exactly the same as what's going on the screen, so that's what I have there. So this is just a quick video of my wheel settings. I'm probably going to do maybe a camera settings video as well later on down the line if you want to see that. So definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Now that F1 2020 is here, I'm going to try my best to bang out as much content as I possibly can. So I think my next video is going to be me trying out the 2 new tracks and just giving my general opinion on them. So I'll see you guys in that video.